Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel for another live show. And yes, that's right, we are reacting to yesterday's very good win against Bristol Rovers. Very comfortable afternoon for us. We're going to go through, how we always do, go through the key moments, share our thoughts and reactions to it all. And yeah, but look, really, it always makes a big difference, doesn't it, when Town win? You know, it just makes you feel a hell of a lot better the weekend, and like I say, so yeah, we're gonna get into it. Like I say, as always, let me know your thoughts in the chat, guys, what you made of the game as we go along too. I love hearing your thoughts. And also, just as a heads up, if you do want to come on as a guest towards the end of the show, I will be accepting some guests to come and have your say as well. I know a lot of you guys like to just kind of put your comments in the chat, but I do like to give that other option for some, for other people that may want to come on and speak with me. So yeah, but look, let's say a few hellos before we get into everything, because we've got a lot to discuss this evening. Blue Terry says, Radulovic on my mind is Huddersfield's number 9. I like it. I like the ring to that. Absolutely, Blue Terry. I love it. Ian says, hello, mate. Hope you're okay. Yeah, big up to you, Ian. Hello there. Welcome in, my wonderful mod who's always here supporting no matter how busy he is. And make sure you smash likes everyone and subscribe if you're new. He says, yeah, but guys, please do if you can. If you are just coming in now, let's try and get to 10 likes by the end of the show. That'd be brilliant. And yeah, hit the subscription button. By the way, you just reminded me. I don't know how I've forgotten. Well, I didn't forgotten, but I was going to mention it. But then I've kind of just realised now. Big thank you to all of you that have helped me get to the 700 subscribers target that we had. Honestly, I knew it was going to be a good day on Saturday when I woke up and I saw that I'd hit 700 subscribers. It was unbelievable. So, and obviously Town won, so it was a fantastic weekend. So, yeah, no, big up to everyone that supports the channel. I really appreciate everybody's continued support. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. You know, everybody that comes in and checks out my content, shares, likes, comments in the chat as well, and just supports. You guys, every single one of you mean a lot to me, and honestly, I just love doing what I do. It's kind of an escape to do something like YouTube, because it kind of just, it just escape from reality. And it's just nice to just be able to speak about football with you guys as well. So, look, I'm overwhelmed. The next target, 800 subscribers, which I can't. Look, I never ever thought I would get to 100 subscribers when I set up this channel. And the fact that I've got to 700 now, it may not seem a lot, but to me, it actually is, because for somebody that doesn't believe themselves, it honestly means more than you will know to get to over 700 now. So look, just want to say thank you, everybody. Honestly, thank you so much. And Joshua says, evening, Ryan. Hope you've had a great day and hope you're well. Yeah, big up to you, Joshua. How are you? Good to see you in here as always. And Aiden says a big, huge congratulations to Ryan as well, hitting 700. Yeah, 700. Yeah, we're on 704 now, but 700 for the time. Yeah. You should be proud of yourself, mate. You deserve it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Honestly, I really do. By the way, can someone tell me where Jack Hunt is? Who? Exactly. Sorry, who? I don't know who that is. What day? Yes, it must have been reaching 700 subs and winning. Yeah, no, it was the perfect day, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, big up. Thank you very much, Joshua. I appreciate that. Evening to Jose. Hello, evening to you. He says, evening, Ryan. What a treble we got this weekend from our panel the other night. Yeah, no, it was a fantastic show, the weekly football show. Can't wait to do it next week again. obviously, yeah. But yeah, it was a great show. It was good to have everyone. It was good to speak to you as well. Miles says hello. Hello there, Miles. How are you doing, mate? Welcome in. 800 subs by Christmas. It does. I mean, look. I mean, hopefully. But like I said, I do really like the community that I've built here. I think it's. I've tried to, you know what I mean, make it as inclusive and obviously, you know, everyone feeling welcome in the chat and everything. So yeah, I love the community here and I appreciate all of you guys, honestly. But yeah, who knows? Let's just keep pushing, getting more and more content out there. I'm trying to be consistent. This is probably the most consistent I've ever been on the channel. I just want to keep going. And every time I hit a milestone, it makes me like do even more, if that makes sense. It like pushes me on even further to like think, you know what? Let's just keep consistent and let's keep going. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Matt says, mate, congratulations, great work, great channel. Thank you very much, Matt. Yeah. Big up to the cherries in all departments, of course. A fantastic channel, and Matt is obviously Matt and Craig do a fantastic job over there, and great people as well. I know I say it a lot, but honestly. So, but yeah, go and subscribe to the cherries in all departments, guys, because like I say, great chat content over there too. Josh, you said you should take some credit for 700 subs. It's not all because of us. Credit to you for the consistent quality content. Thank you very much. Yeah, honestly though, like without your shares, without your likes, without you coming to tune in, the channel wouldn't be anywhere though. That's what I mean. I deliver the content, of course I do, but like you guys help me grow a lot, you know. So yeah, but I'm giving myself some credit, but I give credit to you guys as well for supporting. I've had the worst weekends. All three of us won, and for sports, West Ham, Arsenal, and Chelsea, followed by the wayside makes the Carlsberg one. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, because all three, yeah, it was the Tottenham, Bournemouth, and of course us won. So yeah, it was a treble. But look, without further ado, big up to everyone that's tuning in. I appreciate that. Appreciate you all. But let's get into the review show then. So look, the lineup when it came out. Let me know your thoughts on the lineup. Let's get the lineup up now for you guys. Obviously, Chapman did start in goal as expected. I didn't think he would come out the side personally after playing so well in recent weeks. No, so the back three consisted of Pearson, Lees, and Longdyke. The one holding midfielder was David Kasumu. And then the wing backs, Mikael Miller and Sorensen. In the centre, Wiles and Herbie Kane. So Kane getting a start was great to see. Obviously, he's had to bide his time. He's kind of struggled for fitness lately. So I think he looks a lot sharper now. He looks brilliant, doesn't he? So yeah, good to see him getting close to his best. Well, not close to his best, but close to, pretty much fit now. Ben Wiles, of course, partnering him. And Bojan Radulovic and Callum Marshall up top. But yeah, look, I loved the lineup when it came out. I did. I think it was. I couldn't really complain about it. To be honest with you, I think it's pretty much the same lineup as what I said it was going to be. Actually, yeah, I think it was pretty much the same lineup as what I thought it would be. So yeah, I got it spot on. Josh said, without you making this such a friendly and welcoming environment, I wouldn't subscribe and tune into almost every live stream. Oh, big up to you, Josh. Right? It means a lot to me, that. Thank you so much. I'm glad you find this channel and coming in, you coming to the streams, a really positive one. Honestly, that means a lot to me. And yeah, it's good that you do feel that way, absolutely. Nippin's in, he said hello. Big up Ryan. He says, yeah, big up to you, Nippin. Hope you're well, mate. How are you doing? Yeah, a bit of banter between Chelsea fans and no, not Chelsea fans, but a bit of banter between a few in the chat. I just realised I got my prediction right. Oh yeah, you did. Well. You are the. It's always funny, isn't it, when you get your predictions right? It's quite a fun kind of thing to see if you do actually get them right. But anyway, But yeah, let's get into the match then. Obviously, we did the first half. We did start the game fairly well, didn't we? Really, we were on the front foot from the off, but I think we got stronger and stronger as the half went on. From my interpretation, obviously Sorensen was forced off after 4 minutes with a hamstring injury, unfortunately. But it was kind of a blessing in disguise for Ollie Turton, who came on, who I thought was brilliant. We will get into that, but I thought he did very well when he came on. But yeah, as I said, it was a dominant display, wasn't it, by us? And obviously the first, I'm going to take the banner off here so you can see. The first the first big talking point of the match was where I thought this. Let me know what you think, guys. But I think this was a penalty. Now, obviously, Callum Marshall has his legs clipped from behind as he sprints into the box, but the referee waves away the penalty appeals. And yeah, I mean, look, obviously in real time it did look like a penalty. And I'm not being biased, but it did look like a penalty. But it wasn't given. But yeah, it looked like a certain clip that, you know, really did bring Marshall down. But yeah, not given, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, I've actually got my notes mixed up here, actually. The first. So we had plenty of chance, didn't we, in this match, and obviously we just kept probing, and as the game went on, we just started to create chance after chance, didn't we? And obviously, in the 23rd minute, Miller going close for us twice. His first effort deflected back to him, and his second bouncing just over the bar by defender. This was where we really stepped it up, didn't we, in the final third, and we started to really dictate and create chance after chance around the 20th minute mark, I would say. And then obviously I don't know how he missed this, by the way, but Radulovic goes close. He almost turns in a low wild cross first time, but the defender gets in a little touch to turn it wide for another corner. I don't know how Radulovic didn't actually score that chance, to be fair, guys. I thought it was a great chance. We had a chance cleared off the line as well, didn't we? Wiles. Again, we were really making them set pieces count, weren't we, in this game? You know, we knew that Bristol Rovers do concede a lot from set pieces. And yeah, we were really troubling them. And then obviously we go close again. Marshall doing brilliantly from the left channel to test the goalkeeper, firing across the goal with the rebound falling to Radulovic, who can't make a clean connection first time. Excuse me. Yeah, this was the chance I was on about, actually, guys. The one where Radulovic should have done better. The other one, obviously, the defender took the ball away from Radulovic, didn't they? But yeah, this one, I thought Radulovic should have done better. I thought it was a good chance, but obviously couldn't convert. But yeah, it really should have done better. But again, Callum Marshall involved in everything, and you know what I mean, and causing loads of problems. And yeah, he was outstanding, wasn't he? Again, we seem to be doing everything but score, didn't we, in this game at this point in the 32nd minute? So Tom Lee's looping a header back over the pack following the corner, and just as it looks to be dropping over the line, it's cleared by the last man. So yeah, obviously we were doing everything like the post says, but we just couldn't seem to get the goal. However, 2 minutes after that, we managed to get in to the lead. The Keithley Cannavaro, Matty Pearson, who obviously, you know, it was a really deserved goal. This, wasn't it, for us, because we were dominating. Pearson in the right place at the right time, as he usually is from set pieces. Great corner. Isn't cleared properly, however, from the Bristol Rovers defence's point of view, and he poked the ball home from close range to put us 1-0 up, and obviously the classic celebration that Matty Pearson, of course, does. And then, obviously, a few minutes after that, we doubled our lead. Callum Marshall getting what a goal this was, by the way, guys. Again, excellent from Longback to pick Marshall out on the left-hand side, on the left-hand channel. First time effort, strikes it into the bottom corner. But by the way, big up to Chapman, who started this move off, our goalkeeper, who started it all off. It was a great ball out. And yeah, Marshall, it was a fantastic goal, and he deserved it, because again, I thought he was brilliant overall in the match, but I thought he deserved his goal. So look, that was the best goal of the lot that he's scored so far for us. Don't get me wrong, Aiden says, we played good, but let's not forget how poor Bristol Rovers were, though. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, we can only beat what's in front of us, though. And obviously, you know, it's important that we got the win. Bristol Rovers didn't really offer much, did they, throughout the match at all? But, yeah, I get what you're saying. But I think we have to take the credit fully for this, because we did play well. It says, ain't nobody like my Marshall, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. I love that, Aiden. Nice little chant going there for Marshall. They say never fall in love with a lone player, guys. But guess what? I've already fallen in love with Marshall. And of course, it's always difficult to not fall in love with a lone player when they play so well. And just epitomise everything you want to see from a player in the blue and white stripes. You know, full on commitment, desire, you know, never stops running, quality as well, but just got the overall package, really, hasn't he? So look, but yeah, I'll be gutted when we have to send it when we have to send him back. But I guess we don't really need to think about that yet. It's only October, so he's here for the season anyway. But look, the half kind of petered out, and it was 2-0 at the break. It's the courtesy of goal from Pearson and Marshall, which really did top off a really solid half of football for us, really, didn't it? Much the better team throughout the opening 45 minutes, and we deserved to be 2 goals to the good, absolutely. I think we were solid across the park, but I think, you know, really a special mention in that first half to Marshall, who just worked relentlessly up top. He was just outstanding, and the goal was brilliantly taken first time. The best goal that he's scored for us, actually. There's no question about that. But yeah, so the second half, obviously, we kind of took a bit of like 5 minutes to kind of find a little bit of rhythm again, and we ended up scoring again, 3-0. This time, Radulovic getting on the score sheet, and more on the goal. Miller putting it on the plate, Miller delivering ball into Radulovic in the middle of the box. Again, his first time finish, takes the ball into the far corner. And you could see how much it meant to him. You could see how much it meant to him, couldn't you, that goal? You know, he looked quite emotional. And yeah, no, obviously, I said it, if he can get that first goal for us, I think a few more will follow. So hopefully that'll give him a bit of confidence, and that'll give, you know, goals change everything, don't they, for strikers, as we know. And I just think that'll lift that weight off that maybe he's carrying at the moment. Because, you know, when you try everything to try and get a goal and it's just not happening, when you do get that goal, I think it makes a massive difference, and you can just play with a little bit more freedom than what you did before. So look, I'm really happy for Radulovic, who I thought was brilliant, to be honest with you. Honestly, we need to keep it going against Rex. Absolutely, yeah. The consistency is key, as the saying goes. But I think I think Marshall and Bojan really do link up very well, don't they? I think they make a really nice combination, those two. I think they complement each other brilliantly. And like I said, they were linking up. We actually, you know, trying to make it 4. Obviously, Marshall trying his luck from distance before the goalkeeper save almost lands with Bojan, who just can't get there. Obviously, the goalie regathers before he can get there. Again, Kasumu having a chance in the 57th minute, hitting a great drive at a difficult angle. The goalkeeper parries it away. Again, it was all those constantly excellent drive at goal with his left boot from Mikael Miller on the edge of the box that the goalkeeper again does well to parry away that chance as well. But then, unfortunately, which kind of, I was really annoyed at the fact that we conceded this goal, to be honest with you guys. I really was. Obviously, as you can see here, goal for Bristol Rovers. They pull a goal back. Hutchinson, the goal scorer. Now, the goal itself, obviously it was a counter-attacking kind of move, wasn't it? A ball in from the route and the break. There's a ball across that the defenders didn't deal with. Caught ball watching, and obviously the strike from Hutchinson then on target. Chapman, though, gets a big hand on it, but unable to keep it out. For me, that was a disappointing goal to concede. The manner of it was poor, and I think Chapman should have done better. It wasn't like it was right in the corner. He got a big part of his hand on that, but he couldn't quite keep it out. And so, for me, I thought, and you could see it as well. Chapman knew that when you could see by his facial expression afterwards that he knew he should have kept that out. So it was poor, really. And I did want the clean sheet. So yeah, it was disappointing to concede that. I'm sure you guys will agree. And that really gave them a boost a little bit then, and obviously, shortly after that goal, it really should have been another goal for Bristol, if we're being honest with you. Miller, who had a brilliant game, by the way, but in this moment was poor, was caught messing around on the ball. He ends up losing it with his back to goal. Souza carries the ball into the penalty area and he shoots wide. So, yeah, he should have scored that, and I think it was a poor mistake by Miller, who, like I said, did have a good afternoon, to be honest with you. Let's go to the comments before we go any further, because I don't want to miss any. One negative about this game, yes, we was 3-0 up, but why are you passing around the back and inviting pressure? Because there was a long way to go. So Bristol Rovers could have easily scored 3 goals. Yeah, I mean, I agree. They were very much like, we did start the second half well, but then as the half went on, we seemed to become really sloppy. We were giving the ball away. Like you said, messing around at the back too much. And we were just inviting that pressure, like you said. So I agree. I don't understand why. It was as if the lads just kind of put the foot off the gas a little bit, which you should never do in a game. I don't care if you're 3-0 up or 4-0 up. For me, yes, you don't have to go all out and try and get a goal, but there needs to be a good balance. And I think that was clear that we were just messing around too much. Adam says Bojan will have a big part to play this season. It's the first time he's looked match fit since he signed. Yeah, no, Adam, I agree. I said it in previous shows and previous weeks. I wanted to see him have a run of games, because the only way he's going to find any consistency and any match sharpness is if he keeps playing. And he's got better each game for me. And you know what I mean, in terms of sharpness, fitness, just how he's impacting games as well. So yeah, no, I agree. He's going to be a big player for us, and we need him to be in the groove. So that first goal for him will hopefully really push him on now, and give him a boost. But yeah, here they are. The cherries and all the partners are in the chat. Hello there. I'm presuming this is Craig. It says, evening, Ryan. Great weekend for football. Hope you're doing well, mate. Oh, yeah, you says Craig. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even see the end of that. So, yeah, big up to you, Craig. I actually just saw your name and I didn't even read the message before I realised. So yeah, anyway, Craig, good to see you in the chat. And yeah, it has been a great weekend for football, absolutely. And yeah, good. I was glad to see that Bournemouth won as well. So you deserved it. I watched the game. I got home a little bit late. Well, you know, a bit into the first half, but I still managed to see all of it. Anyway, for me, I don't know what anybody else thinks, but I think the substitutions should really have been made earlier, because for me, it was quite clear around the hour mark that the lads were getting a little bit tired. We needed to freshen it up a little bit. So I was like, what is happening? Why is he not making any changes? And because you don't need to be, it's just common sense that everybody could see that we need to make some changes, because the lads were getting a bit laboured. But he just delayed it, and finally he made some changes in the 79th minute. Triple change of Marshall, Radulovic and Kane coming off, Danny Ward, Freddie Ladapo and Anthony Evans coming on. But yeah, look, Callum Marshall, standing ovation, Bojan got a standing ovation, and all three players that came off got a standing ovation because they were all very good. There was a late change as well for us as well. Turton coming off, for Hogg. It looked like a bit of cramp from Turton. I don't think it was anything serious, but he looked like he'd cramped up a little bit. So, yeah. Obviously, Kasumu then moved out to the right hand side. And yeah, it was a bit of a reshuffle of the Hogg going into the midfield. But yeah, the game kind of petered out, didn't it, at that point? And obviously it finished 3-1. But look, overall, I think it was a dominant performance at home for us. Like I say, goals from Pearson, Marshall and Radulovic. It was very disappointing to concede that goal and lose the clean sheet against a very lacklustre Rovers side. They were very lacklustre, Rovers. In fact, their goal, that was the only shot on target actually from them. So pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? They did play well at all, Bristol Rovers. For me, I know Bojan got the man of the match, as say, from the votes on the Town Twitter page. But for me, I think Marshall was the man of the match. I thought he was outstanding. Like I said, he's just that first half performance from him was the best we've seen. I thought his goal was brilliant as well. So look, Marshall for me was my man of the match, absolutely. It just worked his socks off, but also showing quality, not just running around like a headless chicken, but actually being productive with the ball, and and impacting the game massively, and linking up play with his teammates too. So yeah. I thought Longbank did well as well, and Miller. Apart from the goal, obviously the mistake for the goal that it didn't lead to the goal actually, did it? But it led to a chance for Bristol Rovers, which he were lucky to get away with. But he was brilliant, and I thought Pearson did what he had to do. Although I'm not his biggest fan, I think at times he just constantly, just aimlessly kicks the ball wherever he feels like it, and there's no purpose to his long balls over the top sometimes. It's just like, do you know what I mean? Sometimes it is. So I just think his pace as well. But he did make some good tackles, as when he needed to. So yeah. Can someone tell me what Daniel Ward actually did yesterday? Well, to be fair, he did get a few blocks in there, didn't he? And that, but the bigger question, Aidan, is can someone actually tell me what Freddie Ladapo did yesterday, guys? Because I saw a player that came on and looked once again way off it, no quality whatsoever. But all of that, I can accept if a player is trying and it's not working for him. But what I can't accept is when players and their body language looks like they are completely disinterested and couldn't care less. That's when I have a big issue. And I'm sorry, that's what I saw from him, way off the pace. I think he had a moment, didn't he, when he came on, and I think Marshall Oh, in fact, no, Marshall didn't because Marshall came off when he came on. But I think, remember him getting the ball and he's just messing around and he ends up losing it. It's just, there's no quality. So, look, Danny Ward didn't do a lot, but I thought he did better than Ladapo, which, to be fair, wasn't really hard, was it? But and obviously, another player that I want to mention is Turton. I thought Turton did well. I thought it was brilliant. To say I hadn't played much football, he certainly looked very good. But look, it is what it is. Miles says Kasuma is a must start every game. Yeah, I agree. I think for me, Kasuma is a player that is quite underrated. He's not given the credit he deserves because I think when he's in, you know he's there, and he's proven in the past few games that he deserves to start every game. Obviously not well. Obviously sometimes he might need a bit of rotation, but he deserves to start every. Well, I would start him every game. Needless to say, because you know what I mean. I love how he plays, Kasumu. He's very much in your face, full on energy, gets tackles in, covers so much ground, but also drives the team forward as well when he can. I just think he's got everything, and he's the real cement in that midfield, isn't it? I think he is really, really, really good. But look, we're going to have a look at Marshall's heat map in a moment because, as I said, I was really impressed by him, and for me, he was my man of the match. But before we do that, let's have a look at the stats because that's what I was going to do. Let's have a look at the stats of this game because this pretty much sums up our domination. Obviously, 58% possession to their 42. We had 16 shots, 10 on target. They had 3 shots. 1 on target. The 1 on target was the goal. Corners, we had 9. They had 1. And a few other key stats there, which, yeah. But that just kind of highlights our dominance in this game, to be honest with you. I don't like to overstat people, but the key stats are there for all to see that we were on top and we fully, really did deserve the 3 points. Duff, a key quote that he put out was, "It's been a good week on the training ground. It reflects on the pitch." Yeah, I think for me though, when he's talking about training is a no pressure zone. And I think on a match day it's totally different. But yeah, to be fair, if it's happy in the trainings, and you know what I mean, and obviously he said it's a good week on the training ground every week. To be fair, even when we were losing games. So yeah, but he did show that we were being very productive in the training for sure, because that, but yeah, and Marshall coming out and saying everyone is buzzing with the result. We couldn't ask for more. Absolutely. So big up to Callum Marshall. But like I said, I do want to go into the heat map now of Callum Marshall, who, by the way, he must be an absolute pain in the backside for opponent defenders to play against, mustn't he? He doesn't stop running or hassling them throughout the entirety of his time on the pitch. And it's the same every game. It's the same kind of thing that he shows us on the pitch. Very hungry, hard-working, and he's got a lot of talent, guys. Hasn't he? He can't. He absolutely has. He deserved the goal, like I said, and I think he has got a bright future ahead of him. Mate, I really do. He's a top footballer, and I think he's definitely on the road to be a top footballer. It's still early days, to be fair. He's still relatively new to senior football. But I think he's just going to keep getting better and better. And it's a joy to see. And if you look at his heat map, he covers so much ground. Yes, a lot of where he is obviously in the final third, which is where he plays. But the few that he's going into our own half shows that he's helping out, when he needs to. He helps out the lads, and I think his work ethic, this just epitomises his work ethic, to be honest with you. And yeah, look, I absolutely, I just love him so much. Honestly, he's a fantastic player. But let's have a look what everybody else is saying now. Ian says, that reminds me, Ladapo doesn't know how to run. I think he had that chance to counter attack on Bristol, but he's jogging to goal. Yeah, I know. It's like it's playing it in the park. It's like a strolling, kickabout in park. It's like, what are you doing? But I just think his attitude is appalling. He looks completely disinterested. And I thought to myself, if you can't be bothered, then get off. He isn't even fit to wear that shirt. Let's be honest with you guys. You should take pride in wearing that blue and white striped shirt. And for me, like I said, I can't believe he's on the contract he is. 2 years, just absolute waste of money. Talk about spending a little bit more on a quality player, by the way, but we're throwing money down the drain on players like this. And yes, people said, I said it at the game, and this woman next to me was saying, well, he was on a free. I said, yeah, he was on a free. I'm not surprised on a free, but we're still paying his wages. Therefore, it's a waste of money. It's me. So, yeah. Look, his attitude's appalling. He plays a hurricane, if you know what I mean, when he drops back into the field and helps out his teammates. Yeah, absolutely. He's just a joy to watch. I love him. He gets you off. He just gets you off your seat, Marshall. And yeah, he's just a breath of fresh air. But yeah. But guys, it's time. If you do want to come on and be on the show, I'm going to put the link in the chat, as this is your calling part of the show, where you can come on and say your thoughts. But of course, as always, you do need a camera on, unless I do know you, of course. So the link is in the chat. No pressure. People have shared their thoughts throughout the review show anyway. But I just like to give people an opportunity, if they do want to come on, to do so. But yeah, guys, make sure you are dropping a like on the video if you haven't already. Let's try and get to 10 likes. I don't know what we're on now, but hopefully we're nearly there. And subscribe if you're new. On the road to 800 subscribers right now. Unbelievable stuff by you guys. But look, but yeah, obviously that win took us into the playoffs, obviously into 6th place, which is good. Results went for us. And yeah, look, back-to-back wins. And now, obviously, we go to Wrexham on Tuesday night. So, yeah, we're going there with confidence after some good results and some good performances. And yeah, we just have to go there and continue what we're doing, and play our stuff, really. Duff must see something in him. Well, to be honest with you, I think it's just the fact that we haven't really got anybody else on the bench, and because the fact that Marshall and Radulovic were tiring quite a lot because they put a lot of work in. I think them two were Danny Ward and Ladapo are the only players that are strikers on the bench. So I don't think there was any real. When you sign somebody, you have to use them, unfortunately. Well, usually they're there to be a benefit to the team, but unfortunately Ladapo isn't. But the fact that we've signed him, he has to be a substitute, and he play. You know what I mean? I'm waffling on a little bit now, but like, you know what I'm saying. I don't think there was anybody else to come on. Good win the other day. If we beat Wrexham, we are going to be cooking. Pricey says, yeah, no, it was, like I said, good back-to-back wins, and I think we're going to that game with confidence, like I said. So yeah, bring it on is all I say. I feel like we can really impact the game, and why not? Can we make it 3 wins on the bounce? That'd be really nice, and would obviously be a big statement. But I just think we have to focus on ourselves, to be honest with you. And if we play to our best, that's all we can ask. And I think, and that's it. So yeah. Pricey, you're going to choose your right? No, I'm not, unfortunately. No, I'm not going. I'm presuming you are. Yeah, no, I'm kind of being selective with my away games this time. Can't exactly go to every. I can't exactly go to every game at the moment, so yeah. With Wrexham's home record, I can't see us beating them, but I'd like to think otherwise. To be honest, I'm not really. At the end of the day, yeah, they might have a good home record, but the reality is that record is there to be broken at some point. It's not going to go on forever, is it? So, for me, that record's there to be broken, and hopefully, it's broken by us. Probably be a 1-1 draw, maybe a 2-1 win. Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be a close game, absolutely. Let's shush them Hollywood stars, though. I'm not into all the fairy tale rubbish of the Wrexham story. People already know this. Honestly, I couldn't care less. But yeah. But look, I think we've kind of covered everything. Anybody else has any questions or anything you want to add to the show, feel free to. And if you do want to come on and have a quick say on the match, the link is in the description. The link is in the chat, should I say, to come on and have your say. Just share your overall thoughts on the match on yesterday. You're more than welcome to. We've got a few moments to do that. That record has been there for around 3 years. Or has it? I didn't realise it was that long. See, I don't know these. I didn't know. But yes, but still, I stand by what I say. That record is there to be broken still. It's not going to go on forever and ever and ever. But look, anybody else want to say anything about the game? But I think, look, Sumu did brilliantly. Herbie Kane, certainly was playing a lot, the best we've seen him in the Town shirt. Looks fully up to speed now. And, playing those balls out to the, great passing range, hasn't he, Herbie Kane? But yeah. Chapman did have a few shaky moments. He was involved in the in one of our goals, but yeah, he did look a bit shaky. Miles, I feel we will sneak a 2-1 win. That would be lovely. Yeah, guys, I am going to be doing a watch long to the Wrexham game on Tuesday night, so do join me if you want to listen to my commentary. Maybe whilst you watch the game, I try my best to do the best commentary I can. But yeah, we'll be doing a watch long on Tuesday night. Can't start a fire without a spark. Indeed, Herbie Kane's on fire. We love that chant, we do, Blue Terrier. You're coming out with all the chants this evening. And Prices, congrats on 700, on getting 700 subs. Yeah, big up, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah. But look, I think we've kind of come on to the end of the show now. Anyway, I think content coming up. Then tomorrow night I will be going live for the preview to the Wrexham game. I'm hoping to get my predictions out for the midweek fixtures tomorrow. I'm going to record some stuff tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully the League 2, League 1, the Championship predictions videos will be out there by. I'd like to think they'll be all out there by 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Tuesday, like I said, the watch long to the game. I won't bother doing a review for the Wrexham game because, like I said, we'll kind of do it afterwards. We'll kind of do it after the game, share our thoughts there. Thursday will be the preview show to the game against Exeter City at home. So the games come thick and fast in this league. We know this. But yeah, that's what's to come, and more predictions. I'm going to keep doing the predictions as well. Prediction videos. Matt says, don't forget to join me and Ryan next Sunday at 9 p.m. for the late night football show. Yeah, guys, just a little bit of an early plug. I was going to do that a bit later in the week. But yeah, next Sunday, we're going live next Sunday for the late night football show. So obviously it's not going to be on Friday because it's my birthday on Friday, guys. So yes, I think I'm more than likely going to be going to Blackpool for the day, so that'll be nice. And yeah, so we're going to have to reschedule that for the Sunday, so we do it on the Sunday this next week. But yeah, thank you for reminding me of that though. But yeah, just an early plug there. Ian says, just me or just chatting, remind you of John Pickford. Yeah, a bit like what's the word? A bit like flappy at times, if that's the word. A bit like erratic. A bit like, I don't know. He just flaps at the ball a little bit sometimes. But to be fair, I think he's done well prior to Saturday. I thought he's looked quite good with what he's had to deal with. So yeah, maybe he still reacted. He didn't let maybe the little bits of misjudgment affect him though, which I'll give him credit for. So yeah, shows he's got that true, that really good mentality. But yeah, that's what's coming up on the channel, guys. So do join me tomorrow night for the preview show and then the watch along on Tuesday night. Next few days, that'll be what's going on the channel and the predictions. Make sure you do go and check out the prediction videos, guys. If you want to see more of those, then let me know. But yeah, we're going to keep doing those as well as the live shows videos. I think the prediction videos are great. I enjoy making them, and you know what I mean. So yeah, Matt says looking forward to the watch along on Tuesday. Yeah, big up to you. Yeah, I love watch alongs, and anybody that knows me knows I love commentating, and yeah, it's always a nice opportunity for me to do some commentary, which I really do enjoy. So yeah, but look, guys, thank you very much to you all for all your contributions this evening. It's been a pleasure to catch up with you all after that fantastic win yesterday. And yeah, it was a good show. Really enjoyed it. If you haven't already though, guys, make sure you do drop a like on the video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you're watching this on playback as well, obviously not everybody can watch it live. Make sure you get your comments down below in the comments section, what you made of the game and everything. Be good to hear from you guys as well. But look, have a good rest of the evening, guys, and I'll see you all back here, same time tomorrow night for the preview show. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all on the next one. Up the town. There we are. Bye.